Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing with our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldruid. In the last episode, we had a few attacks that went okay and some that didn't. We did manage to take Kessel at the end of the episode at the expense of Boba Fett. So now we're going to work on trying to get that built up a little bit. Thanos is going to go from being a hypervelocity gun center to an economic center. So we'll get that going. And we'll get trade ports. So that should be a good amount of money for us. What I would like to do is continue to build up these three fleets. We'll focus a bit more on getting our territory consolidated now and built up, ready to defend itself. Hape still has like 73,000 ships on it, so I don't think they're going to come at us through there. But we might be able to do is go through Bandamere. And I will say that I don't use hotkeys a lot because the way my keyboard is set up with my microphone is kind of weird. And today it's set up even weirder because I needed it a little bit closer to my face so I can speak a little more quietly because I'm recording a little later than I usually do and I don't want to wake anyone up, which I probably will anyways, but that is why you will not see any use of hotkeys in this episode. I can basically just not reach my keyboard. Well, I can, but I have to reach around the microphone and that just feels weird. So, let's start off by unpausing. And there were a few questions in the comments about whether I'd built all the patron units of a specific kind. I don't think there's any unit that I built every patron variant of. It's just the build bar is only so big, so sometimes stuff gets shoved off the build bar. But let's get Republic Surplus. Let's not be Malrude. Rar Quinton, Owu, Fury, and I think I clicked on the wrong one there. Fast and Fury are going to come back. So, after that, what do we have so far and everything? We have Pterodok in this fleet. He's our only surviving hero. We have four corvettes there. We have that. We need an ISD of some kind in this fleet. Just, I think, 2 regular line capital ships. Let's actually just grab these 2. That'll leave us with an interdictor and a battle cruiser here. So we'll probably get 2 or 3 more capital ships for that fleet. This one has an Allegiance, a Secutor, 2 ISDs, and I'm going to grab 4 of these guys and send them over to that other fleet we were just looking at. I want to be reasonably sure we can defend against most threats, but since Mandalore is going to be on the front lines, I'm probably going to buy a probe droid there, and then let's get Death Pending for this one, and we'll probably grab Missing for this one at some point, but we'll need a bit more money, so we'll get that next. I don't think we're going to move on any of these planets anytime soon, possibly Honegger, but it's not even worth that many resources, so I don't think we'll focus on building up for that. What do we got? 2 of them? No, just 1 of them now. Let's send you down into this fleet. Insert, party starter. Are there duplicates? Go away, bad torps. Danger, danger, rearranger. Insert. Yeah, there's duplicates for some reason. I'm not sure why that's happening. We have most of these ships. Well, that's weird. So put that there, and we'll also build Missing here. And let's check out what's going on at Bandamere. We might just move our space units in there pretty quickly. Just an acclimator? Yeah, so hold on. Let's see. That's New Republic. There's a good line of Imperial planets there. And oh, they actually took that from the New Republic, because these were ours. So they must have either come through there or come up through this way. So if we cut them off at Bandamere, they won't be able to move through any of that territory.
Construction complete.
We'll wait till we have our precursor, and then we might just go for that.
Construction complete.
Let's build up Garros into a vehicle-producing planet. Tagoria as well. You get in there. I want to make sure that we have enough infantry, or enough ground units that we can take over the planet as soon as we have everything ready. Without Boba, that's going to be a little bit harder. One just over there. This fleet has like no fighters.
Proceeding.
You know what? I'm actually going to switch these. Because this fleet can hold off any counterattacks a bit more easily. And one thing that Bob did point out between episodes is that this is broken. Because clearly, I do not own 3 planets. So it's only got the initial stats. It hasn't been updating. He did push a fix in the dev repository. Unfortunately, because it's a Lewis script, it won't update for the playthrough. But it is ready. Oh, they moved stuff away. But yeah, hopefully having this closer to my face isn't making the audio quality worse. If it is, then I apologize. It'll be ready. It'll be back to normal for next episode, when I'll be hopefully recording at a more reasonable time.
IPV reporting. Choose your reinforcements. Heading Enemy to forces ahead.
They've moved most of their stuff away, so we can just go in with reckless abandon. Let's not be Malrude. Which I think is a really good name. Props for that one. But yeah, so I posted something on Patreon about the plans for the next community challenge, which is the playthrough we do when all the units I use are named for either patrons or anyone who watches the channel. So unlike the regular previews, anyone can pick a ship, and I want to do those more often. So I'm thinking of doing it like twice a year, which should mean that like a quarter of the year it's probably going on. So I've been working on some other rewards for that, and some just changes to how it worked from last time. It was one of my favorite series to do, so I definitely want to do it again. So if you are interested in checking that out, the post is up on Patreon. But I'm thinking that the next time we do that would probably start in like December, so not too far off. Because that should be either fairly late into this playthrough, or it'll be over. Because this, going by how long the Arido Authority one was, and if this one is a similar length, that'd put it in like early December where it's ending. Which is kind of weird to think of. So close, and yet so far.
Reporting. Moving out.
They'll never see it coming if I take this one.
Awaiting orders. Advancing. Choose your reinforcements.
Jump troopers are so useful.
Ready.
I kind of wish they didn't get so weird when they're in companies. You might just have to make them like commandos so they're more useful individually and not in giant masses.
Yes, sir.
Which I think could work out for what they are.
Choose your reinforcements.
The civilians on this map always get the structure, so you end up with New Republic stuff.
Roger. Affirmative. We've lost the abandoned sensor array.
I want the abandoned sensor array more than anything in life.
Reporting in. Roger that.
Did half of you get stuck somewhere?
Form up.
Nope, they just kind of left.
I enjoy the hunt.
Because there's a lot of downsides for that, for these ones being individual, especially when the other ones aren't. Like, they can't use transports properly. They don't get commanded as effectively. Are they stuck in their animation? They are. Oh, it's good. Yeah, they don't have the proper moving animation for that. You don't have to shoot it if you just capture it. Pro tip. We'll let the Empire keep shooting stuff. It's just tax facility barracks and another tax. Okay, so this isn't even going to be difficult.
Moving to secondary position.
Juggernaut ready. Acknowledged.
Order acknowledged.
Right, turret got the ATPTs.
Moving to that area, sir.
Let's get you guys up here. I wonder if they can grab that without anyone noticing.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
I don't know if they can crouch when they're using that ability. That would be weird.
Reinforcement point contested.
I don't think I've ever tried that before.
Active. Heading support.
Oh god.
Ready for command, sir. Target acquired. Assault in progress. Bombing run available. Bomber standing by. Waiting your orders. Reinforcements
No.
canceled.
They all died.
Ready. Destination set.
That was the risk we took.
Order, sir. Fallout troops.
Oh no.
On the move.
Get over there.
Inputting coordinates.
And we can get our own ATPTs.
Armed and ready. Target acquired.
With Blackjack and Censored.
Armed and ready.
Okay, can you guys sneak past? There we go. Good job, Swampies.
Reporting in. Proceeding.
Report order acknowledged. Copy.
Well, you can't leave. Oh well, they can leave.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright. Now that we got that settled, let's get those.
Beginning
Upgrade
construction.
that. It's not as good as having Mandalore because the Mandalorian space or shipyard there gives us a lot more options. But either way, we're gonna get a. Oh, that one's not ready. Let's get Shield Scar.
Production.
I'll have to fix that missing one. You don't have any Architens yet.
Construction complete.
Let's get low priority target in this one. That's super weird. What's going on with that? Are there two separate files for some reason? I don't think so.
Construction complete.
Oh well.
Moving
You're gonna go into that one, and then the next one's gonna go into this one.
IPV reporting.
This is gonna be a little bit more difficult because we got 3 potential ways out of there. With this, at least, if we go on to Wayland, that's only opening up one other potential path, and that's gonna be the Empire of the Hand too. They're really expanding. Huh. So the Empire's not in good shape. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. because Liana is independent. I think DeSevro should probably be independent. I'm not sure how linked Liana and DeSevro were, because it used to be a Grand Union. But then in the middle, they also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So really, they got 2 main sections of planets, but the New Republic is probably gonna go for this one, even though there's a line of what, 6? Yeah, 6 capital shipyards there that they have, plus Corellia. That's also part of why there is now. Okay, that could work. So if we take Meridoon and Fry Junction, Liana clearly isn't going to attack us. The New Republic won't be able to attack us from there, and that'd just open up 1 extra slot. So that's a potential way for us to go. We'll try to take all this territory up to the CSA, and I'll see if I can spawn in more of their units so we can have a couple big battles against them, just for funsies. Funsies is important. Well, at least we know that Pincer and Party Starter are the only ones we can actually build there, but I'd rather not use them if they're messed up and mess up the rest of it. Let's get Baroque Lancer. And move you guys back.
Beginning construction.
Maybe I'll just get a barracks there.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Constructing unit.
Did a lot of vision. This is, we don't have any of the later Warlord stuff set up, so a lot of these individual planets like that, and even the Yavithan stuff, it is mostly just the default starting forces that I set up, so usually a structure and a 5 dreadnoughts, so that's probably what those are. Couldn't think of the word dreadnought for a while there. Okay, you are now going in there. You're going in there. So let's see what Meridoon's looking like. They might also have taken the space over Yavin, so that could be a problem. Meridoon just has dreadnoughts and... Oh, that's another economic center. Get over on that fleet. I'm just going to compare the Empire to the New Republic, because we do at least have this graph. Empire of the Hand is just below, and Empire is actually not super low militarily. What are we looking at? Okay, yeah, they do control the space over it. It's just a bunch of Jedi, so they don't want to invade. This is going to be a hard planet to take, actually. We need to replace that icon for the Lancer. Alright, so maybe with Wayland cut off, let's check out what's on Wayland next. And that could be our next target. And if that goes okay, we can then move into Dathomir and Salagas. Without opening up any more stuff. Alright, we'll get one more Secular. Let's get Terror of Ryloth. And on Metalorn, we are going to get another province. We'll get Cydonia.
Vehicle in production.
All right, I'm just going to reorganize this. That's a word. And those are good. You know what? I'm actually going to separate these two. I'm going to send them into that fleet, because they have more firepower than ISD, which is changing. All right, so that'll be a pretty easy one for us too. Let's do that. You may be noticing a few extra lag spikes on occasion in this video. I'm also rendering something at the same time. I had a couple hours of unexpected work that I ended up having to do, and then I played a lot of Civ 6. So I'm a little bit behind where I wanted to be this weekend, which is why the 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. recording is happening.
There they are. Blast them. Awaiting command. Choose your reinforcements.
I'm hoping ultimately it's worth it, because
Right
it's for
away.
something else, but yeah.
Moving out.
Tear it off,
Right away.
get in there, and then we'll just send in you guys for
Moving out.
station.
Heading out. Fall out.
Understood.
Understood.
Heading out. Awaiting your orders.
Alright, reach around time.
I've got them in my sights.
I need to press buttons. Individual buttons mostly, but still buttons.
Around my slaughter. Pursuing enemy forces.
Awaiting your command. Moving to coordinates.
I got him.
Your command, sir.
Taking him out.
Moving out.
Get some anti-fighter in there.
Fall out.
I mean, actually, there is a chance that the volume or the audio quality will sound better this way. So if that's the case, then let me know. I'm gonna listen to it myself, obviously too, but
Let's move
I'm
out.
not always the best judge for that, because I'll hear something then
Control. Watch him.
attachment to the process one way or the other.
Commander.
Like feeling more comfortable with one can impact it, but not.
Your orders.
I don't know.
Stay in formation.
Ready for battle.
That's why it's good to have feedback.
Reporting in. Roger that.
Getting a lock.
Retreat aborted.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Narrowing position.
Form up. Ready for duty.
Awaiting your command. Attacking.
Destroyer here. Copy. Attack commencing.
Okay.
Closing on target.
TIE squadron here. For the Empire. Starting our sweep. Your command, sir. Coming around.
Tightening up.
I copy.
Oh,
Attack.
Picking up signal.
trade port is
Go after
holding things. Oh, never mind.
Watch for enemy ships.
What is still here?
Let's finish it. Watch your back.
Reporting.
There's still an acclimator.
Star destroyer standing by.
Go after them. Losing power.
All right, patrons never die; they respawn.
Fire for maximum effect.
Pursuing
Get this going.
Taking him out. I've got them in my sights.
Star destroyer reporting in. Yes.
All right. Dathomir's not even that
As you wish.
that bad. Okay, we'll try to take this out quickly. The Empire may have exhausted a lot of their forces in their attacks against us, which should teach them better than to invade in any way. Ooh, we actually lost all of our infantry. See, there's one of those leg spikes I was talking about. Alright, you're gonna go into the Kessel fleet.
Construction complete.
Star destroyer reporting in.
Vehicle in
I'm
production.
gonna grab a couple of them. We even need... No, there wasn't that much here. So I think we should be okay with...
Commencing.
Oh, they built another structure, so I don't know. This should still be the base game map, yeah.
I copy. Engaging. Choose your reinforcements. Advancing.
On my way. Order acknowledged.
Right away. The enemy is approaching. In attack position.
Kill them.
Open fire.
All the UABs that are still not balanced properly. So I do want to keep slightly larger squads for them.
Target. Reporting.
I do feel like they'd be a little bit better off being
Heading out. Firing.
lower number, higher impact. It's a lot of stuff there.
All out. Move out. Let's go. Awaiting orders.
You guys can capture stuff, right?
Yes, Commander.
Nope, get out of there.
Keep going. Orders received. Ready. This way. Repair station constructing. Ready.
The deploy sound probably doesn't need to be the same for that.
Swamp speeder ready. Yes, sir.
What are your orders? Commencing attack.
Construction. Roger. There they are. Swamp speeder reporting.
Is the other swamp speeder dead already?
Reporting in.
Ready to go. On my way.
Warm up. Going there now.
Okay, you can go back and heal. You're good.
At your command. On my way.
What do we got? Tax. Vehicle barracks. Civilian casualties. Probably a war crime.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for command, sir. Roger that.
Always ready, sir.
Copy. I copy. Moving out.
You're gonna help with that,
Affirmative.
and you're gonna go helping with that, and you're gonna go up here and not help with that because you're selfish.
On the move.
Reporting. Weapons armed. Moving to attack.
Engaging enemy. Warm up. Roger that.
Yes, sir. Targeting.
Copy. Moving ahead.
Awaiting orders. Target acquired. Scouting.
It's
area.
not gonna help.
Enemy sighted. Copy. Let's go.
No, PX4.
Choose your reinforcements.
Is that Burrito? No, this is Burrito. We're still good.
I copy. Enemy spotted. Hostiles.
Blow him up.
I copy.
Clearly the high priority target is gonna be the attack center.
Reporting. Attack. Yes, sir.
Deny them their money earlier. You guys are just gonna retreat. You're not a T2. You shouldn't bother with that. That's one of the tactical behaviors for free ground. I do want to change sooner than later. For the AI, rather. The thing where they decide that for vehicles where it doesn't really help them, they'll try to retreat. And
Transport here.
they should only be doing that if they have a repair platform, if they plan to build one. Otherwise, it's just like, why? Can you shoot that?
Moving out. Heading out.
That isn't what I...
Roll out.
Transport ready.
Sometimes hard points on ground are just so fucking weird.
Cannons charged.
Moving to target. All out. Let's move out.
Oh well.
Juggernaut ready. Ready.
Ready to go.
Ready. Armed and ready.
Alright, now we'll go for the structure. And to stay safest, we're going to orbital bombardment. Orbitally bombard the bunker.
We are victorious.
Woo. Okay, we lost a PX4. We got a planet.
System control
It
achieved.
all works out. So do we split this up? I think we do have to split this up so the Empire of the Hand doesn't attack us and the Empire doesn't attack us. So let's build that out. We'll send Pterodoc that way. We already have more fleets than I wanted.
Navigating to coordinates.
Right
You'd think
away.
4 fleets is better than 3, but surprisingly, it often means you have to split up your units more.
Receiving location.
Construction complete.
We'd be better off building a
Reporting.
few armies at this point too, rather than trying to work all off of one.
Departure.
But it's just so much cheaper to only have one. Alright, we're gonna get
Constructing
Ralula
Unit.
and Endeavor.
Constructing unit.
This Tector... No, there's an ISD-1 upgrade. Should probably put the 1 in the corner of that and then a T in the corner of the Tector icon. That'd
Reporting.
be helpful.
En route.
What's the best thing to do? Dathomir? Dathomir opens us up to a few other possibilities. And yeah, that doesn't actually open us up to any other attacks.
Reporting.
Because they can't go from here to here. So I don't know why I was thinking that would be bad. I guess because I didn't want to break into 4 at the start anyways. So what do I know?
The enemy has been spotted. Cannons armed.
Alright, this isn't going to be a fighter-heavy
Choose
battle.
your reinforcements.
So let's drop in Terror of Ryloth first.
Reinforcements en route.
And we'll get 13x with Pterodok in it. And just a regular ISD too. Well, that's a golden 3. That's a problem.
Let's move out.
So we'll try to keep the stuff that can use power to weapon. Oh,
Coming about.
I think the rendering is finishing, so it might be a few seconds of this stuttering. Sorry. This is really bad.
Roger that.
Thanks, Premiere.
Attack position.
There's a media encoder program that comes with Premiere, but I have an older version, so some of the settings don't work properly. I have to use the actual Premiere stuff internally. God, this is awful. Sorry.
Awaiting your orders. Take out the iron cannons.
Form up. Pressing the attack.
Didn't think it would be this bad.
Initiating attack.
Okay, let's give it a second. Okay, that was a
Awaiting
second.
your command.
Awaiting orders. The ion cannons are our primary target.
Direct fire.
There we go.
Copy. I copy. Reporting. We're in attack position.
Okay, you're gonna start moving around this way. They have a few more dreadnoughts at the station.
Awaiting instructions. Target sighted.
Take out the Lancer
Enemy fighters in range.
backbreaker, as it's called by the folks back home.
Yes, Commander.
Nope, you're gonna fly out that way,
Coordinates.
and you're gonna stop.
Holding fire
Your
for
command.
maximum effect.
Reporting.
Ready. Cruiser reporting. Flight.
Keep flying out. I like how you wasted power to weapons on nothing because you turned.
Roger that. Form up.
Gunship reporting.
Turn it that way.
Batteries on.
Your shields are starting to come back. Okay, you're keeping on that. That's good. Now go for the station.
Destroyer here. Fire.
I just wanted to make sure that that
Weapons ready.
ISD distracted from the precursor. Okay, now Pterodok, you're gonna go for the Lancer. The Lancers.
TIE interceptor here.
Interceptors go after their fighters.
I copy.
At your command. Attacking.
Make sure you take all the Lancers out.
Returning to your position.
You're gonna take out the structure.
Ready
You
for
know what, Pterodok, you can help with that. Get your power to weapons ready.
cruiser here.
Interceptor squad reporting.
Reporting in. Attacking.
Okay, now you go help them.
Reporting.
Bombers keep on bombing that.
Ready for duty.
Pterodok.
Working at maximum firepower. Losing control.
Before he loses his shields.
Transfer all power to shield.
Nope, that actually shut them off. Never mind. Keep forgetting that bug's there.
Primary engine system is down. Our launch bay has been destroyed.
Our target priority.
That is an annoying bug.
Roger that.
So he's gonna die because of it.
Ready for battle.
What a stupid fucking bug. Well, now I'm gonna fix that.
Star destroyer standing by. Open fire.
Form up. Enemies in range.
Oh well, no heroes.
The lasers
They're gone.
are our target.
My scopes are jammed. Target locked. Eliminating target.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I have them where it is.
Awaiting orders. Targeting.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Order confirmed.
Locking on. Getting locked.
Fire for maximum effect.
Yes, Commander.
Power from Shield's ability. Oh well. We didn't need him anyway.
Firing.
Awaiting orders. Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Get behind them. Eliminate target. Those guns are toast.
I copy. Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Cover me
Our
now.
primary target is those ion cannons.
I got one.
Awaiting your orders.
I'm on them. Locking on. Enemies in range.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Yeah, you better leave.
Target locked. I've got him.
Awaiting
All right.
your command.
So that does that.
Your command, sir.
That's not a real unit, so it's not actually getting away. But good job. End screen. All right, so I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. In the next episode, we'll continue on with our fantastic hero roster here. And yeah, so thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye, everyone.